Hi friends, I'm Kiki and today I am going to be doing the slowest 112% all bosses speedrun of Hollow Knight that you've probably ever seen. So slow in fact that you probably won't be able to see it in one video because it's gonna be slow. I've never actually done this speedrun before, so you'll see I have two files here. One of them was me just testing, it was working on my computer, and the second one here is a little bit of experience I have from trying to run this route the first time. So, hopefully at least the first part will go over well, but I know I'm probably going to have to change the route up so that I can get some of the pale ore because I'm trash. So, I do have the route open on this screen, that's why I keep looking over here to my right, left, I don't know. Whatever you see in the video. But without further ado, let's start a new game. So for a lot of people, you've probably seen Hollow Knight before. It's a pretty popular game. It's a small indie game made by Team Cherry. It's really beautiful and notorious for also being really hard. So we're going to just attempt to play it, basically. I'm not playing with Chinese text boxes like actual speedrunners do, or anything remotely like speedrun-like. I am basically just attempting to do the route fast. That was bad. I'm just going to attempt to do it as fast as I can. Overall, honestly, Hollow Knight, despite the fact I'm bad, Hollow Knight is one of my favorite games. I really enjoy difficult games to a certain extent, despite how bad I usually am at them. But I feel like that's how everyone is to a certain extent, right? Everyone's bad at a game when they first play it. No one walked into Dark Souls and went, hey, this is the easiest game I've played in a while, right? I didn't have a lot of difficulty with early game Hollow Knight the first time I ever played through it. But let me... Oh, I have to talk to Elderbug if I want to sit on the bench. I know I'm not supposed to sit on the bench, but I don't really care. I'm going to be sitting on a lot of benches and not getting a lot of save warps and other things that I should be, simply because I don't trust myself. Like, I know there are plenty of bosses where I will die, and I will not be able to make up whatever it is, like wherever it wants me to save warp back to, because these people do everything deathless, and they know the exact, like, best route for everything. I'm not like that. I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going half the time. We will summon the man. Hello, friend. I will listen to you. Thank you, friend. Okay, I'm not gonna take advantage of him right now. Yes, you are a big smashy boy. You must die, big smashy boy. He's a very good tutorial for False Knight, like, if nothing else, because of how similar the attacks are. Like, he serves as a very good tutorial, and that's the point, right? He's just meant to be here like, oh, I see you would like to go and challenge this boss. Just let me prepare you for that real quick. Close the door. And yes, I'm actually going to beat False Knight. I am aware of the skip in the wall. As I think everyone is at this point. I honestly gotta say, I don't remember False Knight's patterns at all. So if I seem like I'm being a little overly cautious, that's my reasoning. I literally do not remember any of his attacks. And I just really don't want to be murdered. Because being murdered is not fun. Oh, I thought I could make it out in time. Maybe if this man stopped beating on the floor so much, he wouldn't fall through it and die, you know? Get out of here. This is only you fall through the floor, isn't it? Yeah. He just wrecks the floor. At which point I can murder him. And the fight is won. And I get the city crest for easy passage into the City of Tears. And all of this money. It's mine now. It's my money. Wonderful. And now I get a snail shaman. So I know you can't, like, respond to me, but, like, in the comments below, how has your day been going? Have you been having a good day so far? Personally, I'm having a pretty good day. I'm really proud of my makeup today, actually. I don't usually do my makeup. So, having, like, done my makeup today, and I'm feeling pretty good about how it looks, too. So, that's always exciting. Ah, yes. The age-old classic, give them something, but don't tell them the terms and conditions. And have them, then kidnap them and have them do work for you because they owe you. Because you gave them something. A classic. A classic kidnapping technique. Alright. So, as the speedrunners do, boop. We get the hot boop in there. Up, up. So, I know I've trash-talked myself saying I'm bad at the game a lot, and I am, in comparison to all the time that so many speedrunners have put into this game and what you're usually used to as, like, a speedrun. This is not that. This is in no means that. Now, it's not going to be the slowest thing you've ever experienced in the world. It's not my first playthrough. I have a guide. Like, there's a plan to what I'm doing here, right? So it's not going to be someone wandering around on their first playthrough. It's just me wanting to 100% this game and get better at it. And some of this stuff, even on my, like, casual playthrough that I did myself, I've never done. For example, I never unlocked the Pantheon of Gods. And I never did that. Which is probably why I'm just so terrible at some of the bosses. Because I don't know how. I haven't had the practice against them. I beat them once by the skin of my teeth, and that was that. I was happy. You know? And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes all you need is to just beat that boss. Nice. I actually murdered all the things in here. Now. According to this... Oh, come on, man. You're lame. I can't believe he shielded that right as I frickin' did it. Not cool. Here's the thing I need to pick up. And there we go. Then we talked to the man, and he's like, oh, I was gonna ask you to do this thing, and that's why I locked you in here, but you've already done it, so thank you very much for being cooperative. And I get to be like, yes. I am a great little knight, aren't I? Oh, it's a friend. Murder. Friend, hello? Can you please come this way? Thanks. Come over here. Okay, but like over here. Okay. Bonk. There we go. Okay, see? We just bonk on through. My toxic trait is that I forget I have a fireball. I forget I have soul spells. I said it. That's me. I just forget. And then I don't use them. I focus so heavily on using my nail, and honestly, I'd probably have an easier time with bosses if I just accept the fact that, hey, I can use my soul for something that isn't healing. You know? But I'm always so focused on my health. I feel health is your most important resource, you know? Without it, you're dead. Alright, so get out of here. Alright, Mr. Vengefly King, come at me. Did I take damage? Yes. Was it planned? Yes. It's alright. We got the money. He's dead. We can talk to Zoe, and Zoe will be like, what do you mean? How dare you free me and get between me and my prey? And I'll be like, Zoe, you are an incompetent fool. You're welcome. Moving forward, we're gonna go down. And we're gonna fight Hornet. And I'm against everything that my body is like, oh, you should do this. I'm not healing. Oh, you're still firing. Dude, not cool. Oh! Well, that's embarrassing. Don't die to the boss, but die to the dude. That's even worse. As you can see, my badness at the game is already starting to show. I don't need to prove I'm bad at games. I'm like, I'm not gonna heal, because I want to have Fury of the Fallen for Hornet. This is the best idea I could have possibly ever had. Not taking constructive criticism, but lo and behold, it was in fact not a good idea. Who could have guessed? I did not see this coming. There we go. Make sure I pick up all his money, because I might as well. If I have to fight him again, I might as well steal his wallet, you know? Like, if he's gonna have the audacity to respawn. Alright. Soul. Boop. Oh. Dude, let me just boop over. Just let me boop over you, please. I really don't like this. I am not liking these guys at all. They're not playing nice. Thanks. Okay. Now that I have not only all my money back, but those guys dead. I have no health though, so this is a fun time, because I don't think I can do Hornet hitless. I'm gonna be honest here. Oh god, that's a dude. Oh god. We're having a fun time today, everybody. I am having a fun time. I never used to be brave enough to, like, attack her when she did that needle attack. I'd always heal. Okay. That was not pleasant. I did not like that. But I did it, so it doesn't matter. And we have the dash. Okay. Now that we dash, we can't get out. Now we can get out. But the dreamers are like, oh ho ho, it cannot. We must not let him escape at all costs. They put you in like a dream coma, and you just wake up like, excuse me? Boop. 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 Oh, a hidden ground piece. Who could have guessed? Okay. You're rude, sir. That was close. I'm like, I know somewhere on this side of the screen there is a bench that I am allowed to sit on. Along with this man who we're not going to talk to. Because he sells things, and I don't have any money for him. And he's not going to like that. So. Okay. Don't fall directly into acid. Pro tip. So here, this is where Cloth is. And Cloth best girl, so we're going to talk to her, even though we're not going to read it. Yeah. Hornet's like, come this way. But Hornet's a liar. And we don't want to listen to Hornet, because Hornet's a liar. Yeah, but I don't get to fight the Mantis Lords here. Which, honestly, what's the point of going to the Mantis Village if you can't fight the Mantis Lords? That was rude, sir. Please check your privilege and try again later. Oh gosh, I hate these bounce pads. Fun fact, I was stuck in fungal wastes for a very long time because I didn't know how I could get somewhere. Because I just forgot that down slashing was a thing. Honest to God, I just forgot that you could bounce, that you could down slash. I was just trying to jump on them and get my timing right on the jump. And there's our first grab. But that was simply not the case. We just gotta head back out this way. And then follow our path back to where Liar Hornet was. Well, she wasn't lying, I guess. She was correct in being like, hey, City of Tears, this way. Are you actually? Oh my god. Oh, I should have had time there. That sucks. That is unfortunate. Well, Hornet lied to us and was like, hey, come this way. But we didn't have the ability to come this way, but now we do. Now we know better. How did I hit? Oh, those spikes are bad. Jeez, okay. What's up here? Ah, so. I will take it. Thank you. Okay. Boop. Oh, forgot that there was a halfway point. Yes, there it is. Alright everybody, so I think that's where we're going to leave today's episode. I hope you had a great time watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, okay? Bye friends!